Memfa sa akwanya we so na wase ema akwaba emfa bra ye channel we so ebia ene dedicate first time ama wunya and subscribe to this very YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, notification button on. So be like, so be share, so be comment, so ya dia ya na ma yin mo be so ani age papa bebe na trendy e media no so dey kan dey TV and na ye dey ba so mo e wo ye platform e can see we also one lawyer be achi Sammy Gyamfi the communication director edima and DC e wo wan kwana na mini a de ode ayero no anohye Express GTV the much remove ba so de yin incident be a CA 2021 e wo Kasoa over and M0ck be na M0ck be akokum young guy 10 years boy I mean ya na dwene munisa kwade ne kwaje sikadru ifese money rituals. This time around court of train am M0ck na the 18 no ma pass o mo judgment na me ya de course no de big ups to Ghana police na ka we put the akenye say na was we the aka was ne say first na wahu na ka ya je ne craft ni some na boa am bia so to akoso kama ba ne nyina mu no obabre o ma yenkoko tie sansem ne bi emra wa this aside.
The incident, which occurred in 2021, finally came to its conclusion after a 7-member jury returned a unanimous guilty verdict for both accused persons. They had been charged with conspiracy to commit murder and murder by the prosecution. The prosecution concluded its case by relying on the accounts of 7 witnesses. While the 15-year-old accused pleaded guilty to conspiracy, the second accused, 18-year-old Nicholas Kinney, denied involvement. According to the prosecution's case, the first accused revealed during interrogation that the idea to kill their friend was hatched after watching an advert on television for a spiritualist who had promised riches in exchange for 5,000 Ghana cedis and human blood. He then told his friend Nicholas Kinney, who suggested they consult the fetish priest. The priest allegedly demanded 5,000 Ghana cedis and a human body. As part of the plot, they initially intended to kidnap Ishmael and demand a ransom from his parents. The 10-year-old was lured to an uncompleted building by the first accused, who convinced him that he had a video game for him. Once there, he was struck on the head with the wooden handle of a shovel and later with a cement block after pleading for mercy. After injuring Ishmael, the accused persons buried him. In their final addresses, the prosecution urged the jury to return a guilty verdict for both accused persons to serve as a deterrent in a case that had gained national interest. Defense counsel also prayed for a not guilty verdict for their client. However, after deliberation, the 7-member jury delivered a unanimous guilty verdict on all charges against the accused persons. In her judgment, Justice Lydia Osei-Marfo sentenced Nicholas Kinney to life imprisonment, while the 15-year-old sentence was deferred to a juvenile court. The family of Ishmael expressed satisfaction with the court's decision.
To be given so that we go back to our various homes to work and continue wherever we have left to. Mind you, because of this issue, my brother has lost his job that is doing his private business, and he's in debt over 180,000 Ghana cedis. Which we don't know when to go and find those money to pay off those debts.
Lawyers for the convicts spoke to the media after the judgment.
It is good because the evidence is obvious that my client, for instance, admitted to the offense. And once you've admitted to the offense, there's no way that the jury returned no guilty verdicts.
Circumstances of this case, we can't say much. You were in court throughout the trial, and you had the evidence on record. There was little we could do. Just like counsel for first accused.
Minia, we ended the Ghana courts, and so aye, Ediatia Nicholas Kinney. According to the Oman sentence in life, Oman sentence in life imprisonment. Etinin kwananya na brabo okwako bonwo eye afiase, which is very good. Na ni na mo no mesend me yakosem e de ama Ishmael our Jenny Craft ni sem ni maame abusua ene na dofo na lawyer ba ko bi yes achi yesini amai sawija fi wa ko na mi no de agro pa And I'm so I'm a Ghana problem so the agro kakra. What do you can't take money bimra?
696.
Which year is this?
2011 to 2015.
Okay.
Who was president? Who was president? I'm asking you. Galamsey is affecting major rivers, Ofin and Cobra, Birim, Enum, Tano. Who was president? In 2013, an estimated area of 551,496 hectares was affected by galamsey pollution. Who was president? In 2015, galamsey encroached into at least 603 hectares of protected forest reserve. Who was president? Galamsey map for the first time provided a baseline for further investigation. Yet you come and sit here. When Kenashigbe and Co started their fight, who was president? Who was the president?
What's your point?
My point is, this problem, Mr. Muhammad dealt with it under his government.
Yes.
What was his solution? That you come and sit here. Look, I'm not going to glorify this your people lied to the point where their conscience is hunting them. I've not lied. My conscience is certainly not hunting me. But I'm concerned as a Ghanaian that we, and you've demonstrated it this morning, the double standards that is causing our water bodies to deteriorate. You think using words, derogatory words like the president as emboldened encroachers, he came to steal, kill, and destroy? When these were happening, when these observations were made by this International Journal of Applied Earth Observation and Geoinformation, when Mr. Mahama was president, was he stealing? Was he lying? Was he maiming? What kind of discourse is that? I always keep advising you guys, certain language we shouldn't entertain in our politics. It leads to people losing confidence in our political system. You want power, so you come and sit here and talk as if to say we have short memory. We've all of a sudden forgotten about all the things that Haisha Wan and God did in our country when your Mr. Mahama was president. Are we kidding?
We a lawyer Egyapa Mercer. And I mean, I say watch Sammy Gyamfi, Eddie say one corner. Oh, good morning, Ghana. So today, Naminia, dear, not work a catcher na education fire BA. I can't send me a good suena. I got a 4 reactions on Armenia. I have priceless and it's this answer with someone. How do you check this short video so encounter?
But at least Mr. Mahama has been president before. And during his term, the data shows that illegal mining galamsey in water bodies got worse.
After this communication, Ghana problem so the one no ebe to say minimum. After say lawyer, Egyapa Mercer, senior man Sammy Gyamfi, and I say Ochi Sammy Gyamfi wo one corner na wo educating no. According to Ghana ni Biba Betro said, Sammy Gyamfi, allow yourself to be educated. Excuse me, my home fine now I'm on there. And even Sammy Gyamfi is practicing galamsey. I know of it. We a fallacy because we don't have any evidence based on that. Now, anu munu na bin susa ebedin komo ekakra say. Why is the MPP always saying Mahama did in all that? We all knew we want a good. That's why we voted for you to correct their mistake. But if you come after 8 and still saying Mahama did. Yes, I think say you have a point. We know Mahama was not doing good. That's why we voted for MPP for them to come and collect such mistake. Mahama did not. To me reasons said MPP 4% yes a time no more office normally like they look like angel. Until they will refer them what they did during their era, and they are very important. We are seeing any idea although this is politics. o time woye bi ena no ma bi akoso eti wo ba wo dia obene say obesre actually Ghana for say sade we time ekoso but you will never in your politics repeat certain again and you apologize to Ghanaians ba wo ba ebe keka wanim kire nyamso mpa say wo dia wo time net say angel they will refer you and you need to understand. But if not, Muhammad didn't know the here because we know what Muhammad did. That's why we voted massively for MPP to rule this country. It for me, we didn't know one way or the other, me know we are doing. One way or the other, me know we are doing. Abraham be uncertain me akoso kama. But akoso wa fell in the ama. Yes, Sammy Gyamfi. I feel shy for Sammy Gyamfi. I salute you, senior, for educating Sammy Gyamfi. Media, which you say now, I didn't know she. But I say Sammy Gyamfi talks anyhow. He has met his meter. But I say you can never see MPP communicators insulting. Sir, they don't insult. Abronye DC. Oh, that be when Kasa. Untumi when Kasa. Few people say no mudi why MPP are so brilliant and also ebe troye at the MIA but also the Bible say who told you when you die where you go to heaven and when the catcher say we Sammy Gyamfi ubeko heaven munyina mo papa ben na maye no kroma munyina mo politicians and mo the Ghana adwene edi agro my second MP schooling Sammy Gyamfi. And about you can't compete with MPP members. They are very well. It is possible. I mean, you have to say MPP for Niabre Papa. But and this never again. And about can this man educate Sammy Gyamfi? You funny wa. But he can educate him times. And about but he is educating. Can't you see? Many are waiting some reactions. Some normal beings. Yes, I can. Yeah, the other small commenting him it trying from 1 to end. Sana we don't do discrimination. It was dream who feel say we favorite to be by there. They trouble to crabia. And yes, I am penasem a probiasam and I entire will be answer because one a dear and I hear Jeff Rubio. Subscribe, like, share, comment, turn on the notification bell. It be share beam dear by my crowd. Bye bye.